Hey, what's happening? We're back here. We're gonna do some chicken wings today. So first things first, you got to start the grill. So when I do that, how I do that, or I use a charcoal chimney starter. So I roll up a newspaper really loose, and I kind of wrap it around in that circle like that. And I do two sides. So I'll tear this big newspaper in half. And I'm making sure it's really loose. I don't want it real tight. When it's real tight, it doesn't seem to burn as well to me. And that's the way I do it. That's the way I do my newspaper. Wrap it like that. Then we take the charcoal. For our wings, we're gonna do high heat, so we want charcoal almost to the top. So we'll fill it up really good. Light it. We want it nice and hot, and I'll get more into that why whenever we start our wings. I kind of discovered this recipe on accident. It was a time when I was trying to cook really fast, and the wings turned out better than ever. So we cook them on high heat. We do high heat wings, indirect cooking, and they turn out just amazing. So they're really crunchy on the outside, tender and juicy on the inside, and they're our favorite thing we grill. This is a Byers family secret that I'm letting you guys in on. So we'll go back in, we'll season our wings, I'll show you how we do all that, and we'll come back out here and slap them on the grill. So we'll see you in about, well, this will be done in about 10 minutes, so we'll see you in a few. All right, so we got our wings here. If my big dog get a shot of that, Blake Marquis. So what we've done is we've soaked them in water, just to kind of clean them. And then I also put a little bit of just your basic salt in that water. I don't know if it really brines them, but it was worth trying. I do it every time I do wings, so I'm guessing it does something. I don't know if it's really as good as I think it is, but that's the way I do it. So you got a paper towel in the cooking tub here. Just gonna take the wings out, put them on the paper towel, get them dry, and then I'm gonna season them with Plowboy's seasoning. I love that stuff. It is absolutely the best seasoning I've found, and I use it on just about everything. It's so good. So take our wings out here. Got a paper towel to dry them, get them all out, and then we'll slap on a little rub. And I don't put a lot of seasoning on them, just enough to get the, get that little bit of taste. It's really good with the seasoning on it. So do that, get our wings out, and then get our seasoning out. And this is, like I said, it's called Yardbird. And then we just kind of sprinkle it on there. Like I said, not a lot, just a little bit, just for that really good flavor. Just a little bit of seasoning. We do our own sauce as well. I'll show you guys that recipe a little later. It's nothing special, something I found online, but makes it good. So we do that, flip it over, give it another sprinkle, and then we'll slap them on the grill at high heat. And I found this, like I said earlier, just by accident. I was in a hurry one night, and we were trying to get dinner done fast, and I just accidentally did it. I put it on high when everything told me it should be on low. Should be indirect heated on low for, low and slow, all that. I put it on high on accident, and the skin was so crispy, it tasted like a fried wing. Even though it wasn't fried, it was grilled. So I've been doing it that way ever since. We really like this recipe. I would prefer this over like chain restaurants. I would prefer this over like BW3s. We eat these all the time. Really like them. Really good. So season both sides. Just light. you know, a little bit of seasoning on those dudes. Get them a little covered. And then we'll heat our grill up to high. Slap them on indirect heat, high indirect heat. And I think that's the key. I think that's the lucky accident that I found. Just being impatient. And they turn out so crispy and so good. So we'll let the grill heat up, let the charcoal heat up, and then we'll come back and we will have our wings. We'll put them on and show you how we do our wings. All right, we're back. We got our wings, they're all seasoned. And if you look here at the charcoal grill, we got our grill all set up for indirect heat. We got our really hot here and our cool zone here. And we're gonna put our wings on now. So what I like to do, I take the bigger ones and put them towards the charcoal, but it's still indirect heat, so you don't put them on the charcoal. So put the big dogs towards that way, and then we will put the little guys kind of back a little bit. They won't be as close to the flame, but I think you have to get the bigger ones closer, just to make sure that they get done. So do here, put the big guys on there, get them all situated and ready to rock. So we have a sauce. We're gonna get ready to go make that wing sauce. It's basically just your simple 1 part hot sauce, 1 part butter. But then I don't know why. One day I just squeezed a little bit of barbecue sauce in there, a little Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and we really like the flavor, so we do it that way. So we'll show you that in a minute. But you know, we're here in Bloomington, Indiana. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but Bloomington is a beautiful city. It's about 80 degrees right now. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Amazing day here in Bloomington. We are outside on the back porch. We might get the cornhole boards out here in a minute. Chuck a little cornhole. But we got our wings on. Then you just simply close it down. Close the grill down. Let it sit in there. We're gonna do 20 minutes per side. After 20 minutes, I'll flip it, and then after the second 20 minutes, we'll put sauce on it, and we will do that for 5 minutes. Then we'll do 5 more minutes with sauce on the other side, and then our wings will be done. And it's really, like I said earlier, the wings turn out crunchy, delicious, and amazing. So we'll be back in a few minutes to show you how we make our sauce. All right, we're back making our wing sauce. So I've melted some butter here. You can see it's about 3/4 of a cup. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the hot sauce and pour it in there until it's about 1 to 1. 1 to 1. You know, if you do a 1/2 cup of butter, you do a 1/2 cup of hot sauce. So we mix that up. Just, you know, get it all mixed in together. And then all I do, and this is the top secret, you know, double, don't tell anybody secret to the Byers Family Wing recipe, is I just do a little squirt of Sweet Baby Ray's. And it's not a lot, it's just a little bit. And it kind of darkens it. And I think it gives it a little more, I don't know, kind of sweetens it. It makes the wing sauce really good. So after I put the Sweet Baby Ray's in, I'll chuck it in the old microwave for about, I don't know, 20 seconds or so, just to make sure it heats up everything. And we'll get the old Sweet Baby Ray's incorporated in there, so that all the sauce is, it makes it a little thicker, it makes it a little sweeter, and it just, you know, it just makes all the difference. And it's not a lot, like you saw. It was just a little squirt of sauce. And we just take our brush, mix it up, make sure it's all good and mixed together. And then what we'll do after we get the wings, we'll do 20 minutes on indirect heat, and we'll flip it, and then we'll do 20 more minutes on indirect heat. Then we take this and we paint it on one side, and we will do 5 minutes of sauce and then flip it over again the third time for 5 more minutes. If anybody knows. Okay, back. So we're gonna flip our wings, and if you look at that, the wings have started to crunch up, looking really, really good. We got our seasoning on there, indirect heat. So our first 20 minutes is done, and you just kind of roll them and get the other side. It's kind of a pain. It's not the easiest thing, but I'm telling you, these wings turn out amazing when you do them like this. They're tender in the middle, crunchy on the outside, absolutely delicious. We won't need to add more charcoal to this because the grill will stay hot enough through the whole cook. You don't have to add more. Just keep the same temperature as we've had. It'll be high heat, around 400 degrees. For me, it's just a full chimney of charcoal. It's just kind of the way I judge heat, how much heat's on there, etc. So just flip every one of these dudes over. Make sure they get the other side good and crispy. We'll flip them all, and in about 20 more minutes, we will add our sauce. We'll do 5 minutes each side with the sauce on it, and these things are going to turn out absolutely freaking amazing. These are like I said earlier, these are my favorite wings. The family requests it. There was a time I changed the wing sauce recipe one time, and my wife jumped all over me, said, we do not change the wing sauce recipe unless we have a family meeting and discuss it. So it turns out really good. So all our wings are flipped now. We'll do 20 more minutes on that side. We'll come back and sauce them. We'll show you that in about 20 minutes. Back in beautiful Bloomington, Indiana. It is still 80 degrees, looking like it might rain. Hope not. Hope we get these in. So we've got the temperature, if you can look at it, a little over 400 degrees. It's kind of where we keep it while we do this. So if you can see them, check out those wings. They are just absolutely freaking gorgeous. So they're pretty much done. All we're gonna do is sauce them. So what I do, I just take this and just paint a little sauce on there on each individual wing. And what that's going to do when we close the lid again in that high heat, it's going to cook into the wing and make it even a little bit more crispier. It also gives it that delicious wing flavor that everybody loves. I mean, if you're a fan of hot wings, this recipe, I'm just going to tell you, man, it is absolutely amazing. My wife doesn't even eat hot wings, but she'll eat these wings because they're so daggum good. They're just juicy in the middle, and they are crispy on the outside, and they are good. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like these, I call them knock your socks off wings because they will absolutely freaking knock your daggum socks off. So, you know, we're just painting on there, liberal amount, as much sauce as they'll handle. I'll do this a couple times just to pat this down and get all the wings, get that yummy sauce on there, that delicious wing sauce that we made earlier on there. These things turn out so good. Like my mouth is freaking watering right now just looking at them. They're so good. So I'll go back over them again, just kind of filling in any cracks and crevices that I see that I can possibly get more sauce on. We got a lot of sauce. Any little hole that I see, we'll put it on there. There's one there. Just, you know, making them good. So we'll leave these on again for 5 more minutes on the indirect high heat, 400 degrees ish. It's not exact. And in 5 minutes, we will come back and we'll flip them over and we'll sauce them again. And then they're gonna come out delicious. I guarantee it. So we'll see you in about 5 minutes. All right, back again. Take two. So we've got our wings. A little camera mishap there. They are absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. I've started flipping them. All we do is turn them over. You can see that they are sauced, and the sauce kind of cooked in there. And I mean, they are, I'm telling you, knock your socks off wings is an understatement. They are so freaking good. So I'm gonna flip them all over, turn them one more time. This will be the third time flipping them, just for the record. Flip them one more time. We'll paint the sauce on, and then we'll put them back on for 5 more minutes. As you can see, they're basically done. Right now we're just really getting the sauce in there and getting the sauce on the wing, because it's so daggum good. It is. I'm telling you, this is a great recipe. Found it by accident, just in too big of a hurry to cook one day, and just cooked it on high heat, and the wings turned out so daggum good. And this is a family recipe that we probably eat these more, probably more than we do like a B-Dubs or even Buffalo Louie's here in Bloomington. Shout out to Buffalo Louie's. We love that place. That's a great restaurant. If you guys haven't been down here to Southern Indiana and hit up Buffalo Louie's, you're missing out, because it's freaking amazing. So we're just, like I said, it's flipping them all over. Flipping these dudes, getting them all turned, and then we'll sauce them again one more time, and then put them on for 5 more minutes, and then these dudes will be done and we'll be eating. So just like before, take the sauce, put it all, get it all on there as much as you can. Just sauce the crap out of these dudes. Get them all nice and sauced up so they get the delicious, amazing flavors of that hot sauce and that butter and that Sweet Baby Ray's. So give us about 5 more minutes here. I'll sauce the rest of these, and then we'll pull them off, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, we're done. It is absolutely finished. If you look at those dudes, absolutely freaking amazing. I mean, those wings are going to absolutely knock our socks off. So that's it for these. Done with the wings. Like I said, they're going to be crispy on the outside and absolutely soft and melt in your mouth. I've never said that about any kind of piece of chicken, but when you eat these wings, they will absolutely freaking melt in your mouth. It's crazy. So if you follow this recipe and do these, you're gonna love them, I promise. So we're done for today. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time, and we'll definitely cook something else. I don't know. We really like pork loin. We also like hamburgers, so we'll figure something out. We'll show you guys something else. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.